6.
The questions surrounding why ATF raided the home of Little Rock Airport director are starting to be answered. Bryan Malinowski died from injuries in a shootout with ATF earlier this week. An agent was shot as well and is recovering. Thanks for joining us tonight at 6 o'clock, everybody. I'm Bob Clausen.
And I'm Laura Monteverde. An affidavit unsealed by federal authorities hours after Malinowski's death alleged he unlawfully sold guns without a license. While the question remains if those agents' methods were justified and state police worked to answer that question, Neil Zarang is live in Little Rock tonight, diving into gun laws ATF claims Malinowski broke. Neil?
Bob, Laura, the search warrant was signed on the belief that Malinowski was dealing in firearms without a license and unlawfully acquiring them. But whenever you look at the legal circumstance, most of what Malinowski allegedly did is well within a private citizen's rights.
There's been a lot of debate about what they call a gun show loophole.
Where's the line when a private gun seller becomes a business? Attorneys will tell you it's a topic debated often, but there are clear rules for what either has to do.
As it stands right now, the only time that you are required to do a background check is whenever you have an FFL.
A federal firearms license allows a person to sell guns commercially, but anyone can sell a gun privately. While FFL holders are required to keep a thorough record of all transactions and perform a background check to ensure guns don't get into the hands of those who have lost their rights to possess a firearm, private sellers don't.
You don't have to ask those questions if you're a private seller.
No, you don't have to. It would be like if my dog had puppies and I was selling the puppies to you. I don't have to do a background check to see, are you a person that has abused animals in the past?
The question ATF looks at is, why are you selling guns? If you're buying and selling repeatedly, predominantly to earn a profit, they won't consider you a private seller. In Malinowski's case, federal agents claim he bought as many as 24 guns at once, saying they were for him, and would then resell the just purchased guns in as little as 24 hours.
With what he was dealing with, there was a volume that went along with the speed that his stuff was being sold. And that obviously is what piqued the interest of the ATF.
Another reason it's being called a loophole is because those who can't legally possess guns will go to those private sellers to avoid the background checks and get guns they aren't supposed to have to, and those can lead to being used in crimes, for example. And from the ATF investigation, they say that 6 so far as of February 2024 of the guns Malinowski originally purchased did end up falling into being seized during criminal investigations. Reporting live in Little Rock, Neil Zarang, back to you.